you believe Magic?
That's hard for me to believe Magic. And I understand, I know what he said at the beginning of the season, that it's going to take some time for this thing to gel and to mesh. But, Skip, Magic Johnson's won at every level he's ever been on. He's won at everything that he's ever done. He won the NCAA title. He comes to the NFL. He wins the title his rookie year and his finals MVP. He won 5 titles. So guess what, Skip? He goes into business. He won Magic Johnson Theater, success. Starbucks, success. He buys a part of the Dodgers. They go to back-to-back World Series. They didn't win, but he brings the cachet. Magic Johnson about winning. And I get all this stuff, and Luke, we're going to give Luke time. Luke would have gotten a lot more time had LeBron James not joined this team. Now LeBron James is there, and Magic is like, hold on, we've been in every one of these ball games. We should have won. And I was afraid, Skip, had they lost that game when they played Saturday night, Saturday night against Portland, blow a 20-point lead.
They did.
I believe
Almost.
he probably would have got that. And this didn't help. Skip, you can't be down 41-10 when the team doesn't even dress their best player. That's unacceptable.
Wait, time out. Wait, Kawhi didn't play last night?
No.
Oh, he had a hurt foot.
Wait,
he doesn't play the second game of back-to-backs, but he had a hurt foot last night.
Skip.
It's already starting. I told you who he is.
No.
He's a head case.
But you know
you
what?
You can't trust him.
And you know what you do. And Masai Ujiri is doing the right thing.
Oh.
Why you need a day? Take it.
Oh,
you
please.
need 2 days? Take it.
You need to take off 79 days like you did last year?
Stop,
Take them.
Skip.
Take them.
Skip, stop.
Take them all. It's okay.
He was hurt.
I say good riddance and good luck to Masai. That's what I say.
But the professional sports is not about fair. If you want fair, you go get a candy apple, you go get cotton candy, you ride the Ferris wheel, maybe you can pet an animal.
A little different fair.
Sports is about wins and losses. You come to my restaurant, Skip, I'm giving you hot L's or hot dubs. Those are the only 2 things you can order from my menu at my restaurant. Luke Walton understands that. His dad played professionally. He played professional. So he knows it's about winning and losing. It's not about being fair. It's not, oh, we need time. And I get all this. Well, you know how long it took LeBron when he went to Miami? You know how long? No. Magic Johnson, not about that. Guess what? None of those teams was being run by Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson has a shorter leash than those other guys. So I'm sorry, Luke. You better turn this thing around. And I get it. Because people are looking at the Pelicans are struggling and Houston is struggling. But none of those teams have LeBron on it.
Well, I told you before the year, Luke is on the hottest seat in the history of the NBA. This is the toughest team to coach in the history of the NBA. And Luke Walton will not make it through the year because the man you call the GOAT needs a scapegoat. And he will need one sooner than later, and it's going to be Luke Walton. And yet, the organization that broke this first before the game last night was the Los Angeles Times. I'm a former Times staffer way back in the day. And the quotes that they had from Magic Johnson, this is before the game last night, said that his meeting with Luke Walton, which took place before Portland last week, that it was only about defense. He said, we are last in defense. They're not quite last. They're 27th in points allowed.
Close enough.
Close enough. But in Magic's eyes, that's last.
Right.
And so he was lighting the fire under Luke about you got to right the wrong that is our defense.
Yeah.
And what did I say before the year started? This is going to be a terrible defensive team because it wasn't very good last year.
Right.
And you added a player in LeBron James who finished 321st last year in individual defensive win shares. And even you admit that later in his career, he rests on defense a little bit.
Yeah.
So the leader of the team, by far the best player on this team because there's no co-star or second star, if he's your example and he doesn't play great defense, in fact, I think LeBron's played better than I thought he would because he now ranks 187th in individual defense. So he's actually cleaned it up a little bit. That's 187th in the NBA. But here's the point. I can frame it by this. Who leads the NBA in block shots? Would you believe it's JaVale McGee?
Yeah.
That's a shock to me. And he is 10 clear. He's got 34 blocks so far. That's 10 clear of second place. But guess what he ranks in individual defensive win shares? 108. Help me out here. 2 plus 2 do not equal 4. So what's he getting? He's getting the equivalent in the lane of what I call chase down lane blocks, where you think you're free, a guard thinks he's free, and here comes swooping JaVale and blocks the shot.
Yes, he's a great help defender.
He's a help defender. But if you post up Jokic or Cat, K-A-T,
Yeah.
or last night, Ibaka.
Yeah.
Ibaka went crazy last night. He made his first 15 shots. I had a flashback to a playoff game, the Spurs versus Oklahoma City, when Ibaka shot me right in the heart. He made 10 straight shots, 10 for 10 in that game. That was back in the days of Harden, Durant, and Westbrook in Oklahoma City. But if you look at last night, Ibaka's just calling for the ball on JaVale in the lane, like, give me the ball, because he can't defend you head up. He's not a rebounder or a defender.
Right.
He's just a swoop shot blocker.
Yes.
He's a cleanup. He'll clean up your mess, right?
Yep.
So the rest of the team, Rondo ranks 115th, and poor Lonzo Ball, who was their best defender, he ranked 37th last year. He's plummeted to 294th, in part because his minutes have plummeted, because Rondo is still playing more minutes than Lonzo.
And he doesn't seem as interested because it says, it doesn't, Lonzo, it appears to me, Skip, and I could be wrong, but he's like, no matter how well I'm playing, they're going to take me out.
They're going to take, and he's not going to finish.
Right, and I can't get a rhythm, so.
I agree.
And the thing is, can you imagine if JaVale wasn't 10 clear of everybody in blocks, how bad they would be? They would probably, there's 30
That's
NBA
a good
teams.
point. I would agree.
They might be 50th.
So they are first in the NBA in scoring points in the paint, mostly because of their fast breaks.
Right.
They are last in the league in defending point, allowing points in the paint.
Right.
So they're give us, take us, give us.
And plus, they're near the bottom in 3 points.
Yeah.
So now a team is getting three, they don't defend the three very well.
No.
They don't make the three very well. So when you, and a team is almost equal to you in points in the paint, you're going to probably lose, Skip.
You're probably going to lose.
And that's what Magic is saying. Look, we can score because we got guys that can get out on the break. But if we don't defend, Skip, you cannot be down 41-10 in the first quarter. I don't care how bad you, Skip, that's unacceptable.
So what was Magic's quote? Luke will make it through the year unless something drastic happens, and that was right before last night's game. I'd say 41-10 was pretty drastic.
42-17.
42-17?
Yeah.
What?
Come on, that's unacceptable. You can't, not when the team is minus their best player, Skip. That's unacceptable, Luke. You know that. LeBron.
I know they're back-to-back.
I don't care if they play back-to-back.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Because guess what? They pick up them checks back-to-back, too. So you going to pick up them checks back-to-back? I need back-to-back effort.
By the way, your guy LeBron had only 2 rebounds last night?
Skip, he only played. Skip.
I was waiting for you to bring it up.
Wow.
Skip.
Two rebounds?
But did you see that block he put on Nurkic?
He did.
On
that was Saturday night. Nurkic is afraid of him. And by the way, on Saturday night, for the first time this whole year, LeBron finally said, just give me the ball and get out of the way. And what did he do? Freight train. And he just dunked it, and then he laid it in.
And then he made them free throws.
Yeah, that was.
No, Skip, Skip, don't brush him aside like that. Don't just discard him and just discount what he did. You say you want him to see it. He did what you asked him to do.
He did. He helped save the night because it was almost a disaster.
He saved it.
Yeah, and Nurkic is just flat out afraid of it.
I told you.
He's afraid of it.
Bagged it.
Yeah, okay. So you got that, but you don't got defense because...
We're going to get better.
You know, the old cliche, can't get blood from a turnip. On defense, they're a bunch of turnips. That's what they are. And you can't get blood from them. So how can you ask Luke to fix what wasn't fixable to start with?
We're going to fix it on Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to get healthy on them.
Oh.
Yeah, Jimmy Buckets, come on. Take this.
Is he going to take this night off? I don't know.
No, I don't know what he's going to take this L. That's for sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
you going to get it, too.
He
JaVale told me to tell
gave you an L up in
He did.
me.
But we're going to repay him.
Really?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get that get back.
Huh.
Actually, we all about get back.
The schedule's kind of easy for the next couple of weeks.
Ain't nothing, Skip. Don't do that.
No, I'm serious.
See,
it is.
I see, Jenny, you see what he's doing? Now, see, when the Lakers go on this run, he's like, who have they played?
Well, who have they played? No Kawhi?
That's unacceptable. Skip,
Nope.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
Well, should LeBron start taking off the second game of back-to-back?
No, we play.
In his 16th
we
year?
play. We don't do that. We don't take games off. We play.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you could put quotes around played last night because he had 18, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists. Those aren't exactly his averages.
No,
right?
but
What happened? Worn out?
But you know,
long night in Portland?
No,
I don't know.
No, he only played 31. I like the way he's playing. I mean, the guy's averaging 28, 8, and 8, and we basically see what they're calling the man a bum. 28, 8, and 8, and he's playing like 32, 33 minutes a game. So, hey, Skip, he had an off night. The whole team had an off night. But watch what happens to Minnesota. They about to get this get back.
Really?
Yeah.
41-10.
It happened.
It happens. Do you think Luke makes it through the year? I don't.
No.
I don't either.
No.
They changed it quickly. They didn't make it 3 until the third quarter. That's how ugly it was. And I don't know about Minnesota coming to town.
Jenny, you want to bet something? You over there rubbing your hands together like you want to bet something.
Yeah, I don't. What do you want to bet?
Okay, you don't walk into this hornet's nest. See, that's what I let. See,
I might be with Skip on this one.
Yeah,
I mean, Minnesota.
Derrick Rose could go for 40 against this defense.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
40.
Or you want to bet something?
No, I don't.
Hold on.
I'm 10 cases up.
I think we had a bet on
Feel
Saturday
confident.
night. Did we have a bet?
We had no bet.
Are you sure?
Oh, you stop it. We got another pending college football bet that you've forgotten about.
Oh, no.
And you're going to lose bad on that one.
Boy, but here's the thing, Skip. By the time that happened, the Alabama Invitational,
Yep.
O'Toole would have had a month to get 100% healthy.
Boy, he looked kind of human on Saturday night.
Did he? 45 yards? Can I interest you in 27-1? 27 tubs, 1 pick, Skip Bayless. Against the number 3 team in the country.
It sure didn't look like it. They won't be after Tuesday
We make
night.
everybody look like that, Skip.
We?
We.
When did you graduate?
Everybody
from
get your
Alabama? I don't
roll
recall.
up.
Honorary-
On me,
honorary graduate over
old Saint
there.
Nick. He gonna call me to speak to the team.
Is he really? Well, you better speak before that semifinal game, that national semifinal. That's going to be tough.
Michigan don't want this.
Huh?
They don't want these problems, Skip.
Here we go.
Okay.
Go. I'm
Gee,
with
have you
you.
seen
willing?
Michigan?
You willing to
They
take on
are
Khaki
playing-
Bay?
Did you see what Michigan did to Penn State?
The revenge tour.
Oh, not Penn State.
Khaki pants, he's coming.
Oh,
He's
Khaki-
coming for St. Nick. I told you before the year.
Coach Saban gonna wash them old khaki pants right on up for him. Clean them right on up.
Clean 'em up.
You need to stop starching them pants. Nobody puts starch in their pants anymore.
Really?
Coach Harbaugh.
It seems to be working for him lately. As much as I love talking about college football, one game we have been looking forward to, those Cowboys
Here
back
we
in
go.
action. Dak, well, we've been talking about
okay.
Amari Cooper.
That's Amari.
Is Skip going to be singing? We'll discuss next.